What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Duel video. Again, this is not going to be a gameplay video. I'm sorry about that, guys. For all of you that are actually looking forward to that, that will be coming tomorrow or the next day, so hope you guys are excited for that. But basically, we're going to be talking about my expectations and my hopes for the major update, since we haven't actually gotten an ironclad list together of what's going to be included in the update. So let's go ahead and just talk about it. So the first major thing that I'm looking forward to off of this update is mainly new game modes. Honestly, it's something that I've looked forward to for a long time now. It's something that we actually created in the Common Pokemon Tournament that we had a while ago and is actually still going on, by the way. There's going to be a live stream for it, wrapping it all up very, very soon, hopefully. But basically, guys, it's something that I've been looking forward to for a long, long time, and I think is long overdue to be included in the game, making it so you can sort of get into new metas or discuss new things about new teams that wouldn't be possible in other just top-tier ranked play. I mean, I think that that's really important for a game like this when a lot of figures will eventually become outclassed. So overall, that's something I'm pretty hyped for. Mega Gyarados and Mega Blastoise, I feel like I don't even need to explain, but basically, I mean, water teams are my favorite teams in this entire game, so getting these major buffs to the team in that Mega Gyarados and Mega Blastoise are definitely going to be very powerful. I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see their spinners, and I'm excited to see how they're buffed from the previous evolutions. I think that it's got a lot of potential to bring water decks straight back to the top where they belong. While we're on the topic of Megas, I do think it's important to point out that there should also be a new power scale, basically taking and just throwing out the meta that revolved around Deoxys and how to beat Deoxys and just bringing in something completely new, which revolves on getting Megas out and then keeping them out. Because I'm sick of this meta, guys. I'm absolutely sick of it. Tropical decks are getting boring, and Deoxys has always been boring. It's just not fun to play against and totally ruined my and a lot of other people's just overall enjoyment of the game. So destroying the Deoxys meta, I think, is an extremely important step to just making this game live past the next few months. Next up is a lack of over monetization. Basically, what this means is that I don't want them to have a whole bunch of things that you can just straight out buy. I think that that's just gouging players and is very, very much alluding to the fact that they are not doing well financially, so they're either trying to save the game or the game is already doomed and they're just trying to squeeze the last bit of money they can out of the player base before it actually closes down. Now, this has happened in a few games that I've played before, and I don't think the Pokemon Company would do that. All the games they've shut down in the past that I'm aware of have just shut down and not given the player any opportunity to purchase anything for it. So hopefully that's what they do this time around, if that's actually the case. If they're doing well, though, I still don't want them gouging players, and I guess by default gouging you guys and gouging me to be able to make content for you guys. And it's just, it feels wrong to make videos for a company that would be willing to do that. So overall, if they don't over monetize this, I will be a very happy camper, and that is just a borderline expectation for me. Finally, on the side of expectations, I have to say I do expect new game boards, whether that's actually just reusing the 3v3 map that they actually had in the Pokemon trading figure game, or if it's entirely new stuff. As long as there's new game boards, I really don't care where it comes from. I'm just excited for the variation, really. Now, moving on from expectations, I have a few hopes as well, just things that I don't think are necessarily realistic, but I would be extremely happy if they did go ahead and do. First and foremost, FFA mode, free-for-all mode, showdown of some kind. That would be awesome. I would be so happy to have like a 4-player showdown free-for-all where the last person standing wins. I mean, that would just be so cool, especially because it would just make it so much better for content creation. Honestly, wouldn't it be amazing if 4 of us Pokemon Duel content creators or past Pokemon Duel content creators could get together and do a free-for-all? Wouldn't that be awesome? I think it would be anyways, so I'm hoping they add something like that. Definitely not an expectation, though. And then my final hope through all of this major update is that they lower the scale for purchases. Let's go over to the shop. Let's talk about this, guys, because I feel like we need to talk about this real quick. You go over to the shop, and a lot of you guys are aware of this, I'm sure, but there are some free-to-play players that don't seem to be aware of the purchase scale in this game. So the top purchase in every game that offers in-app purchases for currency, like a premium currency, seem to be like around $100. This is $80. So you're like, oh, it's less than usual. It's less than the standard Supercell monetization. Well, not really, because the $80 gets you 10 packs of 4. That's ridiculous. 40 packs for $80. And it's not even that. It's a little bit less, actually. You're going to have to save up about 40 extra gems to be able to go ahead and buy your 10th pack. That is ridiculous when you consider the fact that you're not going to be getting very many EXs, if any, with those 40 packs, unless you're extremely lucky. You're definitely not going to get the ones that are in the banner unless you're even more lucky. So overall, just cheaper scale. I mean, if they made it so it was 2,000 gems for half the price, I would be ecstatic. That would be amazing. That would make it so much more infinitely doable to make just monetized and I guess opening based content on this game. It otherwise is just not realistic to do. But yeah, guys, that's basically it as far as what I expect and what I hope for the major update. Do you guys have any expectations or hopes you'd like to add to the list? Let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope to see you back here for the next video very, very shortly, covering the update in its full, or maybe we might do a stream on it. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. And until the next one, guys, peace.